Okay, so today's video is going to start. This is not a playing in traffic episode per se, but this is going to be just a walk video with a good friend of mine. And starting today's video inside Juniata Golf Club's pro shop. And I got to introduce you to someone. This is Ron. What's up, Ron?
What's up, Mike?
It's my boy from me and him spent many years together at the USPS.
Absolutely.
A lot of joy and fun we had in that place.
Absolutely.
Do you know who this is?
What's the cat names, hon?
Hey, sweetie. Hi.
Say again? Alex.
Hi,
Okay.
baby. Hi.
Hey, Alex. Come here. How you doing, baby?
So this pic right here, I'm going to get an angle of this. That's Tiger Woods to the left. You mind giving me a quick overview of what this picture is and what the...
Yeah, this is my buddy here. His name is Tom Morrison.
Okay.
Tom Morrison was working, I believe, for DuPont at the time.
Right.
Tiger was having his tournament out in Vegas, Tiger Jam. AT&T was the major sponsor. They invited my buddy Tom and his buddy out. They went to the hotel. They were told to meet in the lobby in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
A shuttle came over, picked them up, took them to the course. They were each given a 15-minute private lesson by Tiger Woods. Later in the afternoon, they had a huge tournament with Tiger Jam. Mm-hmm. Tom is playing the course. Tiger approaches him on one of the par threes and asks him how the lessons work out. He goes, "Dude, you're a genius." He goes up to tee off, and this is the craziest story. He gets a hole in one. He runs up to Tiger Woods, and he says, his handler comes out and says, "Easy, easy." He goes, I don't want you saying anything. He goes, "Dude, I'm getting him to sign this fucking book." And he goes up to him and he signs it. He says, "What do you want me to put?" He goes, "I don't give a fuck. Sign whatever you want." So Tiger wrote, "Great shot, Tom. I witnessed it."
Yeah.
I mean, that's like literally saying I walked on the moon.
It kind of is.
You know?
Yeah.
It doesn't
I
get
totally
better than that as far as golf stories.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder what year. Wonder how far this goes back, bud. These baseball pictures. What year? Oh, 66. We're outside. We're gonna follow. What's the cat's name?
Alex.
Hey, Alex. You mind taking us to the first hole? We want to talk about the first hole a little bit. Never mind. Nap time. The clouds are everything. All right, so we're actually that's hole number 1 at Juniata Golf Club, and for any like golf. First off, Ron is really the one who got me into golf, and I really have, you know, and that was probably late '90s.
I think it was earlier than that. Probably mid '90s. Really? Yeah, probably mid '90s.
We started working together, and he's like, "Oh, you know, why don't you come out and blah blah blah." And, you know, I was like, "Oh, fuck it." And then I remember being over here. Oh, yeah, Alex is back. That's great. Hey, kid.
You want to help the tour? Come on, bud.
So I remember so many times, because I wasn't very good. I'm still not very good. But I remember, everyone knows any kind of hack, especially of my level, the first hole is usually the most. It's going to be probably your worst shot, because there's usually people back here. If it's a busy day, there might be a handful of carts.
Yeah, there'll be. Yeah, exactly. During the weekday, there might be 1 or 2 carts that are lined up here.
Yeah.
If you get here on a weekend, you probably have a nice little audience and, you know, watching.
Yeah, an audience.
Himself.
Just what you need. So I would tee up right here. The hole would be down there, and that's what? That's not, what's that, 150?
It's probably from here, playing about 125.
Oh, Jesus.
125.
Yeah, there's no way in hell, the handful of times I played here, I ever hit that green, ever.
Yeah.
And what I would hope at my level of play is that I would be at least on a good day 3/4 of the way to the hole.
Right.
Was what I was praying for.
Yeah, because if you get it over that hill there, the ball will roll down.
Oh, nice, yeah.
And just a little bit of added info. In the years growing up here in the mid-70s, this was called the Nutcracker, Mike. This was our big sledding hill here.
Oh, wait, where did you start doing that at? Like, where was the takeoff point? Anywhere?
That was here. That was here. And then
So you'd launch here?
When the snow was packed down.
Yeah.
This was the best, really the best spot to go sledding. And
yeah.
then if you made it over that hill to the right there, and that was the speed slot.
Yeah.
You could literally go into the
creek.
The creek there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
That's one of the best parts. I grew up in Oxford Circle. Ron grew up in Juniata, and that's one of the best parts of mixing it up with people from outside your neighborhood, because our sledding spot was, oh my God, this would be gold. Ours was like some little bullshit. Like we'd go to Carnell and go, yeah, and then which ended up being the reason why we used to what was called hop cars. Because we didn't have this kind of action right here. I mean, that creek is that's way down there. To know you could potentially reach that creek, sled.
Well, there's no potential. I mean, if you didn't bail on your sled,
yeah,
and it was packed down,
yeah,
and you were in it,
yeah,
you were in it. So that
great.
little hill at the bottom, that would be a little ramp, and you would land. Hence, the Nutcracker.
Oh, that's where the Nutcracker.
That's where the cracking of the nuts happened. Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely, dude.
Yeah.
Alex, where are you going now? You want to show us another hole?
Take a walk up here and see the hole number 1's twin, and that's the 10th hole.
Okay, yeah, why not? Alex, we're going to the 10th hole. You want to go?
He goes, sure, is there food there? I'm in.
Yeah. You can see the freaking severity, the steepness of this. This really gives it some fine. Would you ever jump off right here? I mean, like, start down from this spot?
Yeah, that was the steepest spot.
Good God, dude.
If you didn't bail, you were definitely in the water.
And you would just skip, they didn't really care that you were, like, the green would get scuffed because it had snow all over it?
No, it was packed.
Nice.
Yeah, there was a snowpack there. That wasn't getting damaged.
Oh, I got to put this in the text. This is the Nutcracker Hill at Juniata Golf Club, hole number 1. So if you lived in that area, you probably know something about this. I love the name of it, man. Perfect name for it. Okay, Nutcracker.
So you heard Mike talking about the first hole here being called the Nutcracker. This was in the 70s, especially early to mid 70s. This was the place to go if you wanted to sled. People from Kensington, Port Richmond, Fishtown, Oxford Circle, they would come here. There'd be people up here selling hot chocolate. You couldn't beat it. It was, for a kid, you couldn't get any better.
Yeah, that's great.
You couldn't get any better.
That's great, dude. That's awesome. Really, I'll tell you what, this is just professional level cat action.
It's a stud cat.
You're something else. Okay, you having a nice little walk? Yeah, you're a spectacular cat. Love your company. Oh well.
So you got, from the furthest, they got 190. Right in front of us here, where most people play,
right.
The whites, obviously 165 yards.
What's your best on this hold up? I mean, like, to the pin. Like
3 feet.
Damn it, dude. Jesus.
3 feet.
Yeah, that's a bomb.
But I've also hit it left 40 yards.
Yeah.
You know, can you edit that out?
What? What, that you did that?
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. Left On the other side of the cart path?
Yeah, on the left of the
Yeah, yeah. That's fair enough.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, we would come over here as kids, and over by the first hole, we'd walk over through the park, go through the fence, and just sneak on, which every kid in Juniata did. You know?
Yeah.
Little klepto bastards. That's how you learn the game.
Dude, this is a hell of a landscape. Like, this course is a real oasis in the middle of this area. It's just a neighborhood anyway. It didn't matter what condition your neighborhood was in.
Yeah.
Because that's the hospital right there, right?
Right, that was Parkview Hospital, which is now Temple.
Okay. Okay, and then over here is that that used to be Kmart over there, right? Like
Yes.
This, right over this way.
Yes.
And that's always an exciting traffic pattern with that circle.
Yes.
Yeah,
There
and
used to be there's a Wawa up there where the circle is.
that's Castor Avenue, right?
Castor in Wyoming.
Yeah.
That's where the circle is.
Yeah, it's a good time over
And
there.
there used to be an Ed Steaks. It was Ed Steaks. And
Okay.
then they must have had 9 different cheesesteak companies own that. And then finally they ripped that down and they built a Wawa there, I believe in the 90s.
That Kmart parking lot might be one of the hugest parking lots I've ever freaking seen in my life. Yeah, so just that too. All right, so how old's this course, Ron?
The course was built I think it opened in 1926.
Okay.
But it was only a 9-hole course. And it wasn't until I want to say 33 that the other 9 holes were opened. And I think second to maybe Cobb's Creek,
Wow.
which is in like West Philly. That opened in 1960.
Right.
This is the second oldest course in Philly.
Right. Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. But
That's
you
saying
know
a
what?
lot.
For the area, I mean, anybody that grew up in Port Richmond, Kensington, Juniata, this was the spot. This is where, people from Philly learned how to play.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah.
You know.
I know we had a lot of fun on here. I know that.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.